I keep filming the camera to show candling. So I've got some what I call broody hens. They're the ones that have eggs, and they're sitting on eggs. And I've got one in my garage here. We're gonna candle the egg she's sitting on, if she's gonna let us. No, this one's been sitting beside, and if you look at it, it's no good. See? It's been kicked aside. It's no good. I'm going to toss it. No, if she's going to be nice and let me grab the... Ooh! Got my hand in some poo. Oh, she's got a chick under her. Well, that egg was good, see? Congratulations, Mama. Well, we got a chickie. That egg was good. Good, Mama. Well, no candling that egg. But this one, it's bad. So we're going to chuck it. Oh, you know, sitting on egg, you know, when dealing with animals, poo happens. Gross. So we're going to have to put her in a safe location. I think she'll be okay there to sit in there and wander around. But I think we'll have to do a shelter for her so that chick stays safe. And we're going to check out this broody over here. Let's see how these eggs are. She's sitting on a lot of them. She's been sitting for a bit. But it's good to downsize eggs. If they're not good, it's better to get rid of them. See, it's just a Tupperware. I've screwed it to the coop. So she's safe. And there's a ramp in there. The babies can go down, and I can set her up to be safe. Alright. She's not very nice. You're not nice. Let's see if this one's good. She's been sitting on eggs for a while. There should be development, and you see how clear it is? There's nothing in this egg. There's no point in putting it back. Now if I can safely grab an egg without getting pecked. There's so many eggs she's sitting on, she can't cover any of them. And I can't cover a lot of them. See, there's no development in that one. That's practically clear. I'll show you. See? And when we find a good egg, you'll compare. Right now, so far, we're not finding good eggs. See? No development. She's been sitting here for a couple weeks. So we should be seeing some type of development. Nothing. I don't know if she's noticed I'm taking her eggs and not returning them. So you can see where the air pocket is. I'm not seeing any veins. You'll see veins. I'm not seeing anything out of this one. She's got so many, she can't sit on them and turn them right. Ooh. She's a fierce mama. We're not seeing any development in this one either, see? No development. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 so far from her. Ooh! Almost got it. It's almost like a game. Human versus bitchy chicken. So we're not seeing any development, see? No veins, nothing. That can go. Once I choose the eggs, I'll come back and I'll mark them. See the air pocket? Now I have to look through my eyes to see if there's anything. Now, if there's any question, I'll just give her back some. I'll give her back the chick. Or chick to be. Now, I'm kind of seeing a dead egg. Here, I don't know if you can see it. If you're careful, you might see a line stating that's a death ring. And this one has a death ring. Death rings aren't good either. That's bad. I'm just doing what I can to ensure survival of other eggs and other chicks. Bear with me, I've got quite a few eggs. If I find some good eggs, then I'll talk to you about them. And then I might just go back and recap. No, I'm not seeing any development on this one either. It's been quite cold here, so they're not going to develop if it's cold. These are quite warm. We're going to see if they're worth her keeping. This one has veins. It's got good development. It's got some veins in it, and it's developing. I'm going to give it back to her. I'm just going to set it aside for right now. It'll be okay separate from her for a little bit. So that's the good egg. These are the bad eggs. Because if I just give it back to her, I'm going to be checking them over and over again. She's been sitting on these eggs for a couple weeks. So we should be seeing more development than what's coming by here. Now, if you have chickens, you're going to find that you've got some lazy hens. They will, well, they're not lazy. They just don't want to raise babies. So when mama leaves, they'll lay eggs under the broody, in the broody nest. Now, if you listen to her, she'll make noises. Listen, she'll make some mommy noises. She's quite mean. Okay, see if we've got anything in these. You're kind of asking, you might be kind of asking, why in the world are you checking her at night? Oh, we've got something here. Okay, so I've got a bright camera right here, and we're going to see if I can see this through the camera. I wish I had a better camera. There we go. Do you see that dot? That is the chick. Even through the camera, you can see it moving around. That baby is moving. So that's a good egg. We want to give it back to mommy to raise. So 2 good eggs. All these bad eggs. We're going to check this one. This one was laid by a hen after she started sitting on them. So we don't want to expend her energy on that one. Not good. If you ever do this, I suggest you wear gloves. One good reason is because you don't want to get pecked. Another good reason is the hands can be dirty like that, and you can cross-contaminate them. I'm expecting lots of babies. Not worried about it. Okay. You hear me sniffling. It is like 30 degrees out here, and I have no long sleeve shirt on. This one has some veins in it. It's one of those eggs that was laid after she started sitting on it. It's a good egg, but it's not the development I want to see. She's going to expend too much energy trying to hatch that. I know. Mean, mean, mean human. We want to minimize her egg selection here. Ooh, meanie. I'm getting down to some eggs here. This here is also not showing development. You can see where the yolk is, but we're not seeing veining. We're not seeing very much out of it. And this is not an egg I want to see underneath a hen who's been sitting on them for a week and a half, 2 weeks. And, you know, this is how you can see, if you see her comb, it's not perked up, right? This is what happens when hens go broody. They start looking sick, and you don't want them to get too sick because they still have to take care of babies. And they'll sit on there until eggs hatch. So we don't want to do that to her. These hens will sit on there forever until they get it out of their system. They don't eat, they don't go poo very much, they don't come out very much. See if she'll let me grab it without the light. Okay. Nothing. See all those eggs. 2 good ones. Candling eggs for over a year. I'm not. I would rather have good, healthy, 2 good, healthy chicks than none at all. I was able to grab that 3 times. I think she's tired. See some veining here? I'm going to give this back to her and give it a chance to... Oh, I got a death ring here. Okay, so a death ring is a ring like right here. You see at the tip where it's red? That one is a dead egg. There's no point in her sitting on it. Ooh. That one has promise. Let me see here. Oh yeah. See that spot? That is a baby. So we're going to give this back to her. Let her try to hatch that one. That one. Has veining. I don't know how you can see it, but there is veining in this. This was just laid a little bit ago. I'm going to give it a chance. I know I said it's not worth the extra time, but we're going to give her a chance. She may leave it later. Oh, you're a pain. These are not, oh, and if you're wondering if these are all her eggs that she's laid, no. Oh, let's see. Are we going to see movement? Yeah, we got movement. Do you see that? If you look carefully, you're going to see that dot move. That is a baby. You see some veining in here. But a good sign of a living egg is you're going to see that black dot move. No, it's not me moving the egg. There is a sign of life. There we go. So it is time for me to get busy and make some areas for mamas to take her chicks so the other chickens don't kill those babies. If at all possible, we let them raise their own babies. I'm going to keep going and going through this and stuff, and I've run on to very long on this. Just wanted to show you some examples. This one's questionable. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Questionable ones are okay, but you don't want it too questionable, or else they will make the other eggs bad. Eggs are porous. Okay, so y'all have a good night. I'm going to keep doing this and fighting Mama. I'm going to need 2 hands to do this. Say, good night, chicken. She's being a good mama. Good night.